Ladies. Hey, ladies, what? I said, ladies, what? That's right. That's people come to Van Pebble for the hip hop. Yeah, right. Ladies and gentlemen, what people come to Van Pebble for is their own business. But I'm Van Pebble, and I'm here for games. I'm here for video games all day and all night, pal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Yes, this Van Pebble character is me. I am him. And today's game that we will be playing is a game called Punch Club. This is a sim game about fighting, boxing. It's also sort of an 80s homage. You see a lot of stuff from the 80s in it. It's kind of cute. Definitely cute, cool. Just a really adorable game that pushes the boundaries of what video games really are. I mean, I don't know what people... I do see a lot of even big streamers. I've been checking some of the bigger streamers out in the summer, because it looks like the summer is when, like, the streamers are paying attention, you know? I guess they realize, like, this is our time, you know, hit our subs or whatever. And I did notice a lot of these big ones, bigger name ones, do play the sim games and stuff, which is cool. I like to see that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the game. Punch Club, Van Pebble, boom, boom, to your room. This is, by the way, non-copyright music, so it may sound like Sweet Dreams Are These or whatever, but it's not that song. It can't be. That wouldn't be copyright. Here we go, folks. Right into the game. I love this game. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Of course, last time we played, the end of that session, we'll call it a session, we were where we are now. We left ourselves in a really good way. I don't think we've ever been this high, though we just lost a little bit. But our speed and our agility and our strength and all that stuff is pretty good. We're going to go to the gym after this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the market. The market. We're going to get some food. There's Jay and Silent Bob outside. There's the homage I told you about. Or is it homage or homage? I thought it was homage. It's not the H is not supposed to be pronounced. So now we go home. Excuse me, sorry. I've had some unresolved issues in my throat, apparently. That's what she said. Now. Oh, yeah, we gotta water the plant. Alright, let's water it again. We're trying to get this thing to become a rose. So that we can give it to the girl, Adrian, who is still a big plot part of this game that we haven't reached, which is... What we're trying to do today is get beyond plot points that we haven't gotten to. We're always trying to. The thing we did last week is we would fight a lot. So we'll fight a lot this week as well, because that's a big part of the plot that we're trying to beat, which is there's like a fight tournament. We need to get first place, and then we fight for this mafia guy. This mafia guy is who we're trying to fight for. Or fight for, I guess. So weird. There's a lot of plot points in this game. You know, it's an ambitious game, which a lot of games can be. And that's cool. I like that it's ambitious. It's actually... It's all good. Like, some games are ambitious for the worse. This one, I think, does a nice job. It's ambitious. It is a little hard, I feel, to reach some of these storylines. Because you have to be a good fighter to be able to get a lot of like to get further in the story. And the only way to be a good fighter is to keep fighting. And sometimes you like lose real bad, where you're like, shit, I wasn't ready to fight, but you had to fight. So now what we're gonna do is a little bit more rest, a little bit more food. And now we lift weights. And we're going hard and heavy now. Hard and heavy for Pebble. And now we can actually fix something. Now that we're playing the game, we know we're playing the game. We haven't been playing that long, thankfully. Let's move the camera there. That should be good for now. And now the camera's just going to move back and forth for the rest of the game. Sorry about having the camera sitting there in the first place. That's actually quick. I've actually played I've actually done like 45 to an hour stream, not realizing that like my entire face was on the screen, which I don't do very often because, let's face it, I don't want to scare people away. I'm kidding, but really I feel like I don't feel comfortable really like with my face being right near, you know. And so I like to have credit that I'm playing the game. So I do like to put my face. I remember there was this one guy. Guy's an idiot, but like it was a guy I worked with for a little while, and I told him I was streaming, and you could already see like he was like whatever, but then he kind of acted like he was kind of excited, and then he goes, yeah, I saw your streams, yeah man, it's cool. And I was like, all right. And he goes, you know, should do it like without the camera. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah man, it's like, you know, just play the game, you know, without the camera. And I was like, this guy doesn't understand. The whole point is like anybody can fucking just play the game and just shut up. Like it takes a different kind of a streamer to put his face up there regardless of what he looks like. Number one, own what you look like. That's my take on it. Own who you are. Love yourself. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's okay that maybe you don't look like you want to look, but you look how you look, and you look great. That's number one. Love yourself. That's all it really matters, really. Doesn't need to be a number two. Just like who you are. Put your face up there. Own it. Also, on top of that, number two, it is a stylistic choice, and that was my choice. And this guy's kind of like sitting there going, you shouldn't do that. Like, I should just change my entire streaming style because of some fucking guy who's still stuck. Because this guy was like, the guy I was working with, I was a security guard, but he wasn't. He was working for a company that I had previously worked for. I was a dishwasher. He was like one of the bartender managers, which is such a jerk-off job, actually. And basically, he just didn't want to grow up and like actually get a real job, it seems like. So he was still living on that world where it's... A lot of people do that, you know? That's why I was a dishwasher for so long, is you end up getting jobs that are just going to be easy because you just want to have an easy life, but then you get stuck in those easy jobs, and that's what happened to this poor son of a bitch. But then he was kind of giving me like shit. It's funny how that turned around. Not in a good way for me, because he turned out to be a real asshole. I didn't realize he was that much of a jerk off. But anyway. So the camera, you know, it's a part of the stream, and you want to make sure you got the camera in a good place. And I'm telling you the truth. I enjoy streams watching streams even, where the person's camera is there. I like seeing the people respond. I like seeing, like, obviously sometimes people have a tendency to overact on camera, but like most people just get used to it. They get used to the camera. It's not a big deal. It's just there, you know? And then you get to see their actual reactions, which is kind of the point of streaming, really. It's to watch somebody else do it. I think the theory for a lot of people is like they want to watch somebody else play, but they want to pretend they're in there, you know? It's almost like, I don't know. I was gonna say something about porn, but it's like, I'm not a porn expert, so why would I bring it up? I don't want to come across like I'm some guy that like lives on porn, like I hardly use it, you know what I mean? It's like, that would be unfair. Yeah, it's like porn, you know? Another thing too, that I'm glad we're getting all this stuff out at the top of the stream, is like, I'm so glad that my personality isn't dependent upon like jerking off and like guy shit. Like I'm glad that we started streaming in our 50s, because I think if we were streaming in our 30s or 40s, even our 40s, we still would have had a little bit of that like guy frat boy shit that guys do, like, oh man, she's so hot and all that kind of stuff. It's like, it's pretty played, you know what I mean? It's kind of corny to be like that. I've said so many times, and I'll say it one more time, who cares about sex? Like, I just don't really care about it. And I swear, like, you're never going to hear, like, the streamer that said he claims he doesn't care about sex was caught with 7 prostitutes in a bus, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see that, guys, ever. I don't have the time, I don't have the, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not something that you're ever going to see happen. I guarantee it. I mean, you could, like, try to, people could, like, actually try to set me up, and I would still pass the test. Like, I just have no... It's just not my world, man. Thank you. Here we go. Very good, Van Pebble. Hey, sometimes you're streaming a game and you want to just get some real stuff out there. That's okay. It's okay, Van Pebble. It's okay. All right. We're purposely not doing any fights right now. Gotta rest. I gotta eat some food. Oops. By the way, the energy drink sucks. It sucks. I hate to use the word suck, but it does. It just doesn't really do, it's not really doing anything. I'm gonna stop buying energy drinks. I'm just gonna buy the food. Steaks, pizzas, sodas, no energy drinks anymore. Nope, nope, nope. I don't care what you say. La 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 la. I can hear you. La la la. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's work it out. Our strength can be 6. We don't have to have our strength, like 6 I think is good, but I think for the running stamina and for the agility, I think I want those to be much higher. So I think I want like 9 for this one, 8 for the blue one. Let's try to get them both kind of like up. I think like 6, 8, 9, or 6 would be, you know what would be good? 9 for agility would be amazing, and 8 for stamina. So like 6, 9, 8 would be actually good. Actually actually good. This I'm gonna talk like this the rest of the thing. That's it. I've threatened to do it before, but I feel it. I'm kidding. No, it just goes good. Like, it's just easier to talk that way in the morning for me. I don't know why I wake up and it's like, eh. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, let's get some more food. Eat some more food. Eat some more food, you fucking pig. And then go back out there again. Yeah, we're trying to get you... It kind of looks like what it's going to be here is like... Yeah, the strength will be 6. I really want to get my agility up, though. It's just not... I thought agility was something that was supposed to get created faster. Just when we were doing, like, our trees and stuff, I thought we had run into that, where it was quicker for us to get this agility than it was to get anything else, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, let's get this up to 9. Very good. That's good. That's the day swings. That's okay. Okay. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go. Oh, we gotta go eat again. And we gotta work at some point too. And then as soon as we do that, we'll try to find ourselves a fight. We haven't had a fight in a while. Fighting's important, but you know what else I'm really paying attention to here is obviously my strength, my agility, and my stamina. Because that is actually really helpful for a fight. You have to have that, like, kind of dealt with a little bit there. You have to sort of have that, like, figure out your strategy, and I think our strategy is going to be probably, like, I'd like to have more agility than anything else, but realistically, we'll do what we can. All right, here we go. Back into it. We will sign up. Oh, there's a fight right there. We do want to fight here. Let's get ourselves a little bit, like, worked up a little bit, and then we'll fight. We're about to fight here. So let's get it up to, like, this is up to 9 before we fight. We want to get this up to 9. Come on, baby. Get up there. And then we get that up to 8. Another one will be a strong 6. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will get some food. We will get some rest. And we will fight. We'll drink a soda. We'll drink a soda, and now we'll fight. Ladies and gentlemen, first fight of the stream, in the middle, checking it out with you, is Van Pebble, and here we go. Let's take a look at our strategies. This is okay. It's gonna be a tough fight here. He's got dodge. He's got block. Okay. I've got sidestep. boxing punch, powerful uppercut, knee crush. I think what we want to do here is the power block. And we want to do a thing called... Hold on, where is it? Ooh. Strike modifier. If active, every successful strike delivered by you decreases an opponent's agility. His agility is not that good as it is. The beef hammer. If active, all strikes dealt by you have an additional chance reducing opponent's stamina. Strike modifier. If active, causes box punches to be delivered in the series more often and reduces their energy consumption. That's interesting. I like the Tormentor. Yeah. Ooh, the Tormentor. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get rid of... We'll put the Tormentor up there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. Of course, you know, what we can do is we can always change strategies if we need to. But this is pretty good, and as you can see, we're in command in the beginning of this fight. And that's a nice early knockout. Haven't taken too much damage. I think we have very good defense. As I look at what he's doing and what I'm doing a great job. I wouldn't change anything there. This is a round where we'll see if we need to make adjustments. This is looking pretty good. And like I said, he's getting off more shots than we are. But it's also not doing too much to us so far. And there's a big shot. And it's just a matter of time, I think, before we knock this guy out. So we're going to stick with it. So we still have our blocking. We got rid of that one attribute, but it didn't matter. We picked up the elbow thing. We won. Oh, and now we've got to fight this guy. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of the elbow thing and put in a better, let's see. I think we need a better boxing punch in there. The one we have in there, it's a good punch, actually. But it's strength dependent. Even though we are a slugger. Power punch deals high damage, does not require high agility. But I like the punch we have in there. So let's just keep the punch, but let's get rid of this elbow. And let's throw in the triple punch modifier, and let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Fight number 2. Fight! Oh, that's right. In these kind of fights, because it's in the octagon type of a situation, it's a little different. There we go. We finally got something in there. That was concerning. We're not getting too many punches off here, guys, but when we do get a punch off, we're getting it off now. Now it's starting to come to us. There he goes. He's got a lot of energy still. And remember, we already fought that one fight, so let's see what we can do here. The strike modifier was pretty good. Let's go again. I felt that was a pretty decent. I mean, this is our best punch, let's face it. It seems to be our best punch. Cross punch is good too. The cross punch is the only punch where I would say maybe we throw the cross punch in there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we do here. Switching it up a little bit. So far, good results for Van Pebble. A little switch up. It's just a little bit better of a punch that we're throwing, actually. And there it is, folks. There's 2 fights right there. That was nice. I'm proud of us. There's another fight in 3 days. We need to make some money. And we're underway now. I think we're going to go talk to Roy now. We want to keep exercising. You know what might be a good idea? Is let's go see our friend Roy. And we'll hang out with Roy. We'll go check out Adrian, see if we can further the plot in that at all. You'll meet Adrian if you haven't met her already. Lovely lady. Roy's sister. You know, back in the... and this is pretty true to the 80s. It's kind of what it was like in movies. Where it was like... 2 guys that are friends and... You know, they're not related, but then like... They go to the guy's house and then the guy's sister is there. It's a very like 80s movie thing. Like, who's that? Oh, that's my sister. Oh yeah? You know, that whole thing. Oh, that was delicious. I just drank a Coke. That was so good. There's nothing like Coke, man. Coca-Cola, I'm talking about. Not you psycho cocaine people. And I will go and I will die on my sword with this one. Or there's no dying. We are not a drug streamer, so people that want to glorify drugs or whatever, I'm not interested in it. I'll talk about sometimes I drink a beer occasionally. I had a couple beers last night. It was great. I literally drank like those big bottles of Corona, and it was great. And that was it. I didn't even feel drunk, to tell you the truth. Like, I just don't have the time to be drunk guy. I just don't have it. I don't have it in me anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the cafe to see if we could fight a Ninja Turtle. What did he say? You'll see. Oh, we don't have any energy. We need to get out of here, actually. Hold on. Yeah, we need to go home. We don't have any energy. We need to take a nap. Well, let's sit on the couch first. There you go. Yeah, we literally are like, we need to sleep. There we go. Sorry, I didn't even see that how low that was. And then we'll get some food and we'll go talk to Roy. We will sign up for... Oh, there's a fight. Okay. So there's no signing up. There's just go fight, basically. Okay. So before we fight, let's get our shit together here. Let's get our mood all the way up. Our mood is down. We need to eat something. Let's rest. And then we're gonna just go fight, aren't we? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So we got the rest going. We got the mood. He's in a good mood. Don't forget to water your plants. So hopefully we can make these suckers... Let's just keep doing this, actually. Because we're trying to make a fucking flower out of this. And I could be, by the way, I could be wrong. I can't imagine I'm wrong about this, so there's almost no way I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then no, there's just no chance. I mean, that's the whole thing about sim games, is shit like that. There's no way that they don't see that. You know what I mean? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting again. Thankfully, we did not move the camera. That's good, actually. In this case, we're screwed, though, with this guy. His stamina is... Oh, my God. That's tough. So we're going to use the powerful uppercut in this case. And I'm just going to say, I don't, not that I want to be the guy that, like... automatically gives up, but like there ain't no chance that we're gonna win this fight. But let's give it a shot. And one of the things that we're gonna be looking at is the powerful uppercut. It hits harder, consumes more energy. It debuffs a target for stamina, which is what he has. So that's what we're trying to do there. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. He also has... Wow. Okay, go. So far, Van Pebble tearing into his opponent. The opponent trying to figure out what's what. Nobody's really doing much of anything. Oh, there's another nice shot. So far, Van Pebble's strategy is absolutely working. The fans are going wild in there. Wild. It's people drinking. I think I saw a guy shooting up in there. It's awful, but that's the world we live in this particular fight scenario. The other one is a little more wholesome. It's in a, you know, a proper coliseum. This one's like old school street fight kind of shit, type shit. And there he goes, Van Pebble, another fight. And for some reason, no fights have been happening. This is what we need to check out. All right, there's a couple things we need to do. Number one, we're gonna go... No, you know what we need to do? Okay, here's what we need to do. And we're gonna do it. Grocery store. Okay, great. Now we go to the gym. But let's go to Roy's house first. We're gonna train with our boy Roy. Roy makes training better. Yeah, nothing's really happening with her. Let's train together. He needs to fix his car. So I am going to help him fix his car, and then as soon as he says, "It's so great that you're helping me," he's ready to work out. And this is good because, see, you said right there, it's 15% more, you build stuff faster. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go in here and pay 10 bucks. We're gonna see Roy, and we're gonna work our ass out here. Let's get this. And then we'll just spend a bunch of money if we need to go to the vending machine. We're not leaving here until we get where we want to be. And where would that be, Van Pebble? I would say stamina 9, agility 9, strength 6 would be good. Strength doesn't need to be more than 6. Honestly, I mean... There's a camera moves over there. You can see things a little bit better. Let's come down here. We work this out. And we'll get this up to 6. That's a real good workout thing. Very nice. Yeah, that was great. Let's get this up to 8. Do it, fella. I would like that, actually. That's good. I like that kind of cheering. As I get older, I use more like words like fella and cheese, gee whiz. I know people always used to look at me like when I would do that when I was younger, like I was a fucking idiot, but there's something nice about those words. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot of money we just spent. But let's do this. We're gonna work this out. We're gonna work this out, mother effer. This is the one we really want. This one right here. That's just so good, man. It's just very good. So the deal would be 986, right? So that would be what we're kind of going for. All right, let's get this to 9. Fuck, the days kill me, man. The days just take me so low. All right. We got a fight coming up here. We almost have it where I want it to be. This is about right. It's about right. Actually, this is a good one. I like this exercise here. Yeah, that's a good one. And then we'll just leave it at that, and then we'll just go and we're gonna fight basically right now. Yeah. No, I need to eat like a bunch of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, fight time. Can I get any rest? Let's see if I can get some rest. No, that's good. That's good. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. No. Get out of the chair. 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 I missed the fight. It's okay. Let's get back in the chair. That's happened to me a lot lately. It has more to do with me than this game, than these games. I get frustrated by stuff like that. I'm like, I'm ready to go. Get it? No, you know. Trying to get this to become a flower. Don't know that it's possible. We have a fight in 2 days. Okay, in that case, we will build ourselves here. Let's come over here. Let's get this up to 9. Let's get these guys up past 8, past 6. There we go. There it is. That's good. Then the day goes, here comes another day. All right, let's get it up to... And you know what I think we should do, actually? Couple things. Okay. get a little rest. And I need to grab a soda. This stream is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. It is not. Coca-Cola does not sponsor me. But if they wanted to, they sure could. It's one of my favorite drinks. One of my favorite drinks. And remember, drink responsibly. No one, a lot of people won't tell you that, but you sort of do have to drink responsibly. Because soda's not really, it's not a recommended diet thing. Ladies and gentlemen, here goes another fight with old Van Pebble. And old Van Pebble's going to the middle there. And here we go, folks. Another fight. This looks like a good, another one. All right. Here we go, another stamina guy. Let's get him. He's got some perks here. He's got the cool-headed. He's got the kick dropper. He's got the technician. Excuse me. If any of your strikes are blocked by the opponent, your other strikes will cost 25% less energy. So let's not block this guy, because I think we're fighting against that. I think we want to go... I think we want to do something, let's see. Sidestepping? Let's do counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the deal. Let's... Not bad, right? 6 strength, which is... I'm a puncher. I gotta be strong. I'm stronger than he is. My agility is really lame. That's what we gotta work on. But my stamina is pretty good. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's get it at it. So far, we're taking more than we're giving. But let's see if that changes. We've seen these things change as the fight goes on. Van Pebble's got a pretty good strategy, but this time he is taking a lot more damage than he's taken in previous fights. That's an absolute truth. Gonna have to change something here. I would say maybe the defensive, perhaps kicking more, as this guy loves to kick. How do you deal with a kicker? Sometimes kicking. I would say let's get rid of the counter cross. Let's put up the side step. This guy has a lot of agility. Let's see if we can use this one. Yeah, we need a good defense. Let's go with sidestep, ladies and gentlemen. Changing the strategy mid-fight. Let's see if it helps or doesn't help. It might not help in this case. Seems to not have helped so far. Let's see what happens in this fight here. Not good, not good. It's definitely a tough matchup for Van Pebble, for sure. Taking a lot of damage. Block modifier. I would expect to lose this fight, guys. We're pretty close to dying here. But the fight back is beautiful. It's just a little bit too late. Oh, Van Pebble. Come on, Van Pebble. Oh, so close. Oh, it really came down to that last punch. That was really actually a very good fight. Very good fight. Well done by Van Pebble. Just not enough to get it done. But I can say, well done. and even though we lost. That's not something everybody would agree with. A lot of people would say, no, what are you talking about? You lost. Would you lose? There's a lot of people like an NBA championship, which really recently just happened. We had an NBA championship, and it was Oklahoma Thunder who ended up winning. But Indiana Pacers, that were so good, that's really hard not to give them a massive compliment. I'm a big believer in, like, you know what? Sometimes you lose, you still win. I know it sounds like crap. What are you talking about? But no, you can still. There's a lot of things that still constitute a win. And let's take a look at our storyline that we're looking for. There's the fluffy storyline. Let's go talk to the potion vendor, see how we can move that plot along. Adrian, nothing's happening with her. Apparently I became a champion as well, which I think is why we don't fight in that league anymore. So we were fighting, but we finally became a champion, so now the only fights we fight are in that octagonal thing. That's why that's happening. We need to go home. We need to rest. Rest. Rest, 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 you gotta rest, 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 you gotta rest, 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 rest. People are like, what the fuck is that guy doing? I don't know, I was trying something, I don't know. I was doing the lyrics to the song if all the lyrics were rest. Rest, 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 rest. And let's get our mood up. And then there's going to be a couple things we're going to do. There's a couple things I want to check out to see if we can get the plot going in this game. Boy, I guess we weren't in a good mood there, huh? Holy shit. Who knew? I guess they were trying to tell me, but... And it looks like there's a fight today. So why don't we fight this fight, and then we'll figure some things out. We got to walk around town a little bit and figure some stuff out. Okay, this is the same strategy we had before. If we need to change it, obviously it's not looking great. We might need to, probably should change something. Hopefully we won't get too beat up here, and we'll have enough time to change some stuff. Because this ain't it. As you can see, this is bad. That's good. Alright. What's he got? Mimic techniques. You deal opponent's damage back to him at the beginning of the attack phase. Kick is powerful but needs more energy. Gives you a chance to evade enemy hit for no damage. So what we'll do is we'll go... The blocking, we got kicking, punching, and counterattack. Let's go. We can't afford to trade punches here, guys. That's not going to work. We're going to have some kind of a... That's what I'd like to see. That's about what we need to be right there. Let's keep it going. Let's build on that. We did something good there. Let's keep it going. Woo! Says by holding my breath. I'm like, oh my god. This is looking good though, and that was a really good change. In fact, last time we fought, we did a nice job changing stuff. We did a nice job. We changed it. We didn't change it in time. It's a problem. This time we did. We got the hook, replaces the high punch. Get the clothesline, replaces cross punch. Or we could come up here and we can go hard bone. If active, any strike blocked by you temporarily reduces enemy agility. Our defenses are getting incredibly strong. The high punch series strikes deals a fair amount of damage, increasing accuracy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's buy one of them. We gotta buy these. We gotta start buying this shit. So let's just buy everything we can here. And now, as I said earlier, there's something I want to do here. I want to walk around town. What was it that we saw? Yes. So let's go to the sporting goods store. So I came here because I thought maybe something would happen with the plot. But nothing really happened with the plot. So let's go to the abandoned warehouse real quick. Okay. Let's go to the biker camp and see how that plot line's going. Let's talk to Bobo. Let's talk to Mickey. So nothing is happening there? Okay. Like, definitely not happening there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. Let's go back to Roy's house. She's gonna say the same thing. Yeah, she wants me to get the all the flowers should be great. Let's train together. Alright, this again, and then we'll fix his car. We'll fix his car, and then he'll say, "It's so great," and then we'll go to the gym. Okay. So our strength is supposed to be... Okay. Look at that. 7 strength. Ooh. Sorry, Roy. Gotta go. I gotta go home. I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything. So we gotta go home. We gotta eat. We did good. Oh, back on the treadmill. Get off the treadmill. There we go. Very strong, very good, looking good now. It looks like I'm only going to get to a certain, like, maybe I should just give up trying to get this thing too big. Because I really just want it to be like, maybe just 8, 7, and 5 is all it's ever going to be, really. Because every time I try to get up past 9, it just keeps going back down, and it takes me a whole day to get all the way up there, and then it goes down again. It's like, it's kind of pointless to even try at this point. Like, just get it up to 8, keep it up to 8, 7, and 5, I guess. Or maybe we'll try to get the agility up to 8 as well. Alright, there's going to be another fight here, as we can see. A little bit more rest. And then, boom. Food. Fight. Ladies and gentlemen, green jacket. Look at the strength on this guy. This could be a tough one. Oh boy. Increases the chance that your block will be successful, but slightly increases energy consumption. That's his block. He's got a nice block there. I don't know that I want to block this fella. I would say probably too strong, right? Too much energy hitting you. Maybe, if active, every strike delivered by you increases opponent's agility. Decreases. Let's see what else we got here. We got some stuff here, guys. Hard bone. Look how he yelled that. Block modifier. If active, any strike that you block temporarily reduces enemy agility by 20. But we don't really want to fuck with that because we're not worried about his agility. His strength is so... it's crazy. His strength is insane. So it's either going to be the beef hammer. If active, all strikes dealt by you have additional chance for what does it say? Reducing. Yay, I read that. The strike modifier if active causes boxing punches to be delivered in a series more often and reduces their energy consumption. That's good, actually. We gotta have some kind of blocking or something. I'm gonna go with sidestep, and then I'm gonna take the counter cross, and I'm gonna go with... because his agility is kind of fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not gonna be easy. This is a beast of a man. But we might be able to change things up if we can see what's going on. So far, I've got to tell you, I'm very happy with what I'm looking at here. Wow. It's got kind of a straightforward approach. It's got no defense, which is interesting. And I think our sidestepping is smart. The only thing we could do is we could change our punch here. We're using a powerful uppercut. We should probably go with our standard boxing punch is just really good. Let's go with that. Let's see how that goes. It's already paid off. Just really hitting well here. That punch is working out great. Defense looking good. Not taking any punch, because if we take punches, it's gonna hurt. Because this guy can punch. He's a strong motherfucker. Come on, Vet Pebble, you got it. You got it, man. Just slowly put him away, slowly. That one hurt. Okay, things are starting to slow down a little bit. Might want to change something here. Maybe our punch. Let's go for the backhand punch or the hook. Let's go with the hook here. Ladies and gentlemen, taking some damage. The hook doing its job. Everything kind of working for Van Pebble right now. Oh, he just gained some energy. Ooh. Oh, that's a nasty punch. Nasty punches. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Woo! Man, I wanted that. I gotta tell you something. I wanted that fight pretty bad. Let's see a second here. Let's go to... What is it that he wants us to do here? Don Corleone. Oh, I have to beat the Ultimate League first. So that's what we're doing right now. That's what's taking a long time for us to do. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go, we healed ourselves. Heal thyself, I say. Physician, heal thyself. Alright, we can figure out what to do next here. I think the big thing that's going on here is... It's okay to stutter sometimes. Hey, some people really have a stutter. So I'm actually grateful that, like, when I stumble, it's probably I'm just like drinking too much caffeine or something. But like, yeah, I've met people that really stutter. It's like, yeah, that's tough. So God bless those people. Let's go home. I think what this game wants me to do more than anything is just to continue to fight these scheduled fights. That's what I think it wants. Because we've done the endurance fights. So I think where we are right now is we're in that red zone right there. We're fighting really tough opponents. And I think that's the plot line of this game at this point is I need to beat all those people so that I can fight in this other league, which is why you saw me with the Don Corleone Mafia character. So really, it's just about continuing to box and box and box and box. And since I see that, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that's going to cause us to have an early stream. Just leave this, like, that's good. I think that's good for a day stream. I mean, I think basically what I've just seen and what I saw, and I just called it out, which is really the only thing we're doing right now plot-wise in this game, is one thing and one thing only, and that's fight. So we can continue to wait for fights to happen, and I have no problem with that. But I say let's do that next week. Next week we'll just fight. Let's leave the stream the best way we can, which is to get ourselves completely rested. And not every stream has to be 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes a stream is an hour long. I've had streams that were like a half hour and they were great. Like, it just depends on what you're doing in the stream. And I think that for this, it's good. So we got this, we got that. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the stream. Love this game. I love it. It's like a movie. It's what the games that I've been picking, really, it's just like a movie. And the movie continues and continues and continues. And it's almost like probably like a TV show more than a movie, because movies usually like have closure at the end. For us, we just keep playing, and there doesn't seem to be there's got to be an ending to the game at some point. There's got to be. We're gonna do one more fight right now, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final fight of the stream. This is Paunchy. Any fighter that we fight at this point is a really good fighter. He's got strike modifier. If active, which his is, causes boxing punches to be delivered in the series more often and reduces their energy consumption. He's got the hook, a boxing punch. He's got a block. All right, so we're gonna go. I kind of like what we've got. We've got the hook. Let's change the hook into a backhand punch. Oh wait, what about? Powerful uppercut. Yeah, let's do the uppercut. Takes away some of his. That would be this, and then we go with the kick. Do we need a kick? We don't. I find the kick hasn't really that much helped us. Let's go with something really like damaging to this guy. Let's get rid of the kick, and we have defense. We have a punch. We have this Tormentor. What kind of punch are we looking for here? One more punch here. Could either go with the hook. The hook is nice, because he's got a hook as well. I love the boxing punch. Okay, here we go. Last fight of the night. Not looking good for Van Pebble so far. But we could change things. We could change things. We're probably going to have to change things. And look, anybody we fight at this point is a beast. And that's just a fact. We're getting through, though. It's just this guy's a monster. We're going to need to block this guy. I would say instead of sidestep, I go with the block. Here we go. Let's block him. Nice block, Van Pebble. Much better fighting here. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, it was just, this guy's just too much, man. This guy's too much. All right. Well, there it is, guys. What a way to lose. Or, I mean, what a way to leave, huh? So before we leave the stream here, let's do a couple of things. Oh, actually, all we need to do is go to the market. This guy will heal us, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, let's heal that injury. And we're gonna go home. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Another stream by Van Pebble. That felt good. You know, that's the thing about feeling your way through it. There's some days where we're gonna do really... Lately, I've been feeling like that game just needs a lot of time, and today I just felt like that's all really we needed to do with that game today. I see what we need to do with that game. It's just going to be a lot of fights now at this point, and a lot of building our strength and stamina and agility. But ladies and gentlemen, that game is over. We don't have to talk about it anymore. We're here now. And what I'd like to do is a quick advertisement for my social media. We don't have to... And here's what it is, guys. Van Pebble is on YouTube. It's one of the biggest things about for me is get these videos up here and give people something to watch every week. It's all about quality is going to be there because repetition for me, it makes me better. So the more of these we do, the better quality we're gonna be making. And so that's why some people might be like, why are you doing so much? Nobody's watching your thing. Well, the views will come or not, you know, depending on, I don't know, some of it's luck a little bit. But I'll tell you one thing, if you keep putting stuff up, I bet you're going to get people watching. And if you keep putting it up and you're getting better at it, then right about the time where I hit my stride, where I'm really doing good streams, like let's say I just hit a stride where everything's a home run, and I try new stuff and that works, and just everything's going. Well, then we will have put in our 10,000 hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble on YouTube, follow him on there, will you? What do? You subscribe. That's how you follow. But I'm not even saying you have to subscribe. I understand. Like, a lot of people, including myself, we save the subscriptions for people that we really care about. Well, to me, a guy that if you like his stuff and he's constantly putting stuff up, that's what makes a good streamer and makes a good YouTuber. Van Pebble on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is on Twitter. It's mostly fun stuff, sports, movies. It's just good fun. Van Pebble, excuse me, on Twitter. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, you could donate money to Van Pebble. You could donate money to Van Pebble. My name is Thomas Palvino. It's my street name. It's on the streets, that's what they call me. And my parents named me, and that's why that name exists. I think there should be an option at some point that people can, like, not only legally change their name, where that's a hassle, that you should have one shot, just one. You should have two names in your life. You should get named because you can't name yourself. It's not right. You can't. But when you reach a certain age, you should be like, I think it should be like 30. right? Or something like maybe 18, I guess. But people are going to name themselves Butterfly Silverfish or something, you know. You should wait until you're like 30 where you got your brain about you. But anyway, I would love to change my name, but I can't. So anyway, at Thomas Paul V, I could maybe. But they should let you do that one time in life or 2 times in life. Change your name. What do you want your name to be? You're an adult now, and then I could change it to Van Pebble. But for now, it's at Thomas Paul Vino. That's a long way to go to do an advertisement, but there it is. PayPal, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble YouTube, Van Pebble Twitter, Thomas Paul Vino on PayPal, and that's it. I don't know what else you want me to... Thank you very much. Have a great day. We are going to do one more stream today. Possibly 2 more, but definitely 1 more. And I'm going to tell you, if there's anybody watching it right now, live. This is for the live. We're going to do House of Da Vinci 3. And the one game that we did not play this week that I'm trying to like finish is Shadow Complex Remastered. I don't think we're going to finish it even if we end up playing it today. We also didn't get a chance to play the Mage Seeker, which is another game I just picked up recently. So, you know, what are you going to do? We'll see what happens, but that's going to be it. Let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We'll see you soon. Peace!